It's kind of a...
With Mary and I and both. Mary Tucker's university. Yes, she's here. Oh my God, she brought me down. Oh, he's at campus.
Here? Okay.
Did you get a room number?
Jimmy, you go to camp?
See you later. You around for the weekend? I'll be here tomorrow night.
Alright, yeah.
All the doors.
Yeah, well, they did last
year
one.
they did. For last.
So, because I only went to I'm terrible at these days, but okay. Is that thunder? No. Well, these didn't change. Oh, yeah. Don't go in there, there's the boys. Sheila.
Have you ever been able to stop Sheila?
Sheila, don't go in there. There's nobody in here. Chad. Get them out of there. Painted it. Like a green color. Now.
We're in the gym.
Told you.
Do you remember the days when
Okay.
I had cell phones?
Yeah, I know.
And you had to actually like walk around.
Yeah, where's find the people?
Yeah.
Who called you?
Technology part of this. What happened with you when you used Siri on a very cold winter day up in Minnesota?
I live in Mora, Minnesota, which is a small 3,000 person town, and generally I don't get lost in Mora. A few months later, it's winter out, and I stayed later than I had planned. I ended up leaving at 1:30 at night, and and I had just gotten my iPhone. I didn't have it too long, but I was familiar with the fact that, you know, there was the maps and there was the compass and all this stuff. Well, being a small town, I know most everybody on the police force, so I thought I'd try to get the phone to you know, help me with that. With maps, you can punch in your, you know, your destination, and it'll get you there. I ended up walking home. I didn't have to call the police or anything. I just figured it all out, walked home. I got so excited when I got home, I called the police department. I said, well, I saved you a trip tonight, you know?
So I'm going to start very simply by holding in the round home button or Siri button. What is the temperature?
It's currently 66 degrees Fahrenheit.
Let's try one more.
Hey, you know what you should do though is ask for the temperature in Mora, Minnesota.
Getting the schedule for the Brewers.
Let's see what happens, Kay. You ready? I haven't told you I'm going to do this yet. Text Kay Malmquist.
Okay, what do you want to say to Kay Malmquist?
Are you having fun here at Alumni? Question mark.
Your message to Kay Malmquist says, are you having fun here at Alumni? Ready to send it?
Yes.
Consider it done.
She's got a personality problem sometimes.
There it is.
And Kay just got the message. What are you wearing today?
In the cloud, no one knows what you're wearing.
I'm going to hold it over the paper that I've got in front of me here, and when I get it level, when I get the paper level, the vibrating stops.
Oh.
Field of view report.
Field of view report button, and I tap on that.
Field of view report.
And it took a picture.
No,
Yeah, I did. I took a
But not,
picture,
but not the final picture, just to
No.
analyze.
just to analyze it. It didn't tell me anything. Come on.
sometimes the field,
Report. Top rotated 6 degrees counterclockwise.
it was radiant, bright, and shining. So it's an honor to speak to you. We did our homework with kerosene lamps, but had a good education and had a very happy time. I can get around now with 2 walkers, 1 push cart, and 3 canes. Someday, the blind will be able to see. And hear about all the technology, his vision has been proven. At a time when you are wonderful people, I can see the light, and I hope this school will keep up with its good work. I just wanted to add that Kathy has added a lot of pleasure, love, and integrity to our family. She has had an interesting life, attended Alberta College, traveled to Austria, Ireland, and many places in the U.S. She spent 38 years teaching and feel very awarded that she can spend this time with some of her friends and students. She is a very devoted teacher. She also is spending her retirement with the McDowell Music Club, where she is working with students that need music education. And I think we need to give her a hand.
And I got a phone call from Jerry. He says, how'd like to move to Wisconsin? Well, my first wife, Unime, some of you may remember her, was pregnant with our second child. We had a year-old and one about due. Go to Wisconsin, you know, at this time of the, you know, being 8 months pregnant. Well, Jerry says to me, he says, I'll tell you what, I got a bottle of wine and a box of nuts, and we're gonna, I'm coming over to your place tonight, and the 3 of us are gonna talk it over. Stuff, and then something else happened, I can't remember what, but Mrs. Long put us up in the old 3rd floor in the boys' dorm for nothing. Gave us meals, and we had provided a crib for our year-old, who was Phil Jr. And lo and behold, 7 o'clock in the morning. I mean, we'd gotten here about 9 o'clock after missing our plane connection, having taken a train. But anyway, we got here about 9 o'clock in the night. And Jerry told us a lot of things, but he forgot to tell us about the whistle.
This has been a true honor for me to be with both of these people. You know, a parent that I knew her daughter and grew up with her, and I've come to love Lucy as kind of a second mom to me. So, and I do not have enough words to say anything about Phil, except a big thank you. So we're gonna.
I have one more thing to say.
Go.
You know, when you're 80, you sort of can't think of everything at once. Well, the best thing that's happened to me in the last 35 years is meeting my present wife, Margaret. And she left in '58 to go to school in Milwaukee just the year before me. And she told me, she said, you'd have never married me when I was a kid. I was kind of naughty.